everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I'm your host, DBoss, and we're going to jump right into it today because we got some exciting people on here. They're doing a new web series, and it's OUTtv and Hop to It Productions. And we're going to talk to some of the actors, the creators, the people behind Sloppy Jones, and not Sloppy Joes, and it's Sloppy Jones, a queer web series. So we got the people here. We're going to introduce them one by one. We got Jamie Hart.
Hi.
Sophie Nation.
Hi.
And Lory Mpiana. Oh.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Well, we got here, sloppy. I know probably people are probably thinking Sloppy Joes, and it's Sloppy Jones, right? So I guess you guys must get that with this web series, right?
Yes, yeah. All the time. Yeah. And we actually it did stem from Sloppy Joes. Because the owner of the restaurant's name is Frank Jones. So then we had it that he would name the restaurant Sloppy Jones.
Well, which is okay. So our viewers here on Real Life Matters like to know, so what's your background, Jamie Hart, and where you come from?
I grew up in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born and raised here. I went to school in Kingston, Ontario, but I'm back in the city again. And I just grew up. My parents are in film, so I was always on sets growing up, and I have been acting and writing since I was a teenager, and now I'm doing it with my friends.
What's your role in I know you're an actress, so what's your role?
So I play Harper. She is a bartender. She's book smart. She's a little bit morally self-righteous and arrogant, I think. And she's got a bit of a thing for her best friend, Lory, who is played by Sophie.
Okay. So Sophie Nation. Now, your name Nation, and that is her last name, people.
Yeah. So. It's not a joke.
Well, you must have got that Nation when they call you up. Oh, Sophie Nation. Oh, who's that? Yeah.
Sophie Country. Yeah.
So tell us a bit where your background, where you're from, and what's your role.
So I grew up in Toronto, but my mom is Australian, actually.
Wow.
And my dad is from Toronto, so I also consider Australia my home because a lot of my family is there, and I just love it. So I grew up in Toronto.
You've been to Australia?
Yeah.
Wow, down under.
Down under, yeah. I love Australia. And I went to theater school in Montreal, where I met Jonathan, who's actually the other creator. And then I moved back to Toronto, and I've as well have been on sets and kind of been around the industry since I was a kid too, because my mom works in film as well.
Okay. And what's your role in the play?
So I play Rory Woods, and she is she's very fun, but she's a bit of a lost soul. And I think her, lack of family and familial support has kind of turned her into a bit of a people pleaser, and she seeks kind of that love, that parental love from Frank and her boss and like anyone else in her life. And I think she struggles with codependency in her relationships. So yeah, she has strong feelings for her best friend Harper, but I think neither of them can fulfill each other's needs, nor should they, in given what they both need. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Lory, Mpiana, hi. Can you tell everybody where you come from, your background, and your role?
Yes. So I'm Lory Mpiana. I was born in the Congo, DRC, and I immigrated to Canada when I was 6 years old. My first language is French, so I started.
Wow.
Oui.
From Montreal.
From Montreal? Nice. Cool. Dope. So yeah, like with French, basically that's how I got into acting, because I was in an improv team in French, and I fell in love ever since. Improv is like the best form of acting. It's just, you just don't think, you just kind of do. And we have some improv in the show with Colin Mockery. He would just go off script and he would just improv and do his own thing. And it's so wonderful and beautiful and super creative. That's basically my background. And on the show, I play Cassie Lay. She's basically a luxury wine heiress. She's willing to spill everybody's tea, but except her own. And she's very secretive with her own tea. I love this character so much. So she comes from money, and she's trying to make a name for herself other than her family's money, because she wants to prove to her parents and to herself and to everybody that she can do it. So she does seek validation from other people. And I think that a lot of people can relate to that, especially with social media, that we're always trying to validate ourselves. And I absolutely love her. She hangs out at a dive bar. She has no business being there, but you can tell that she's there because she obviously loves the company of the people who work there, like Rory, Harper, Thomas. And they make her feel at home, even though it's totally out of her tax bracket. I love her
tax bracket. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so who came up with the name Sloppy Jones?
I want to say Sophie. Was that? I feel like they were just yelling names at each other. Was it you?
I don't remember. I feel like it was you.
Oh, that can't be right.
One of us. It was one of us, but I don't remember. Because we tossed around so many names.
It was called Bloody Marys at one point.
Oh, yeah. Bloody Marys. I thought that was really, you definitely came up with Bloody Marys, I remember.
Yeah, but then we were like, no one will ever be able to find that if they Google it.
I don't know. Maybe it was, yeah.
So the series that you're doing, so how is it going to be continued, or is it, how long is it? Like if it, the web series, so does it go for months, or how does it go? Is it hour-long episodes, or?
Right now it's short form. The first season is like 5 minutes. And then the idea is to solve the mystery over multiple seasons. But the first one is really like establishing the characters, what's going on, what are the stakes, and what will go wrong if we don't get through this.
So they're what do you say? They're 5-minute segments, or?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So that's really a short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
snack size.
And then you want the audience to figure out the mystery over several different seasons. If it goes that far, right?
Yeah, and there'll be pieces revealed. Like we're trying to end on something satisfying every time. But yeah.
There will be new mysteries.
Yeah, we can't reveal everything just yet.
No, I don't want you guys to reveal everything, even though we're a little nosy over here. So, so how did you guys select the characters and for the web series? How did you guys do that?
I would say so all of us have worked in the hospitality industry. Yeah, so I think a lot of the characters or certain traits or quotes or characteristics of them came from real people that we worked with, or ourselves. Of course, very heightened and switched around, but I think at the core of it, like, for example, the character Thomas is like obsessed with fine dining and is stuck at working at this dive bar because of his horrible attitude. He's been blacklisted from every restaurant in Niagara. So and Jonathan, who plays Thomas and wrote the character, has actually only worked in fine dining and loves fine dining and is very Thomas is very true to him in that sense. So I think, yeah, all of the characters kind of came from a real place and things we would think were funny in this context as well.
So you guys were talking a lot about like the experience of queer servers struggling with rent relationships and occasional bad bosses. So the movie is based around that, correct? The web series?
Yeah. Specifically, there's like this kind of running like server thing where when people have like a bad boss, I guess this applies to really any industry, like the idea that like, God, I wish he would just like leave. Like, what happens if something actually happens to that person, and then you're just stuck dealing with the fallout and the consequences, and everybody there has a motive. So like, you're gonna look guilty at some point if you didn't get along with this manager.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Lory.
Oh no, I was just yeah, the whole bad boss situation. It's like a relatable concept, because especially in the service industry, because in the trailer there's he says, you're not people, you're servers. Basically implicating that there's no respect for people who work in the service industry. And it's fascinating because it also shows that, you know, people who do work in that industry aren't treated like they should be treated, like actual human beings, right? So it's obviously over the top because somebody murdered their boss, but hopefully in real life that won't happen. Would not be great. We don't support that in any way. Just
no.
Our sense
we don't
of
want
humor.
people going around murdering their boss.
Don't do that. I should say also, we all have had managers that we actually liked. Please don't kill your manager.
And oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, and it's with Frank, it's like everyone in the town has a bone to pick with him. It's not just his employees. Like, his estranged wife is pissed with him. Lory, who sold him wine and he never paid her, is pissed with him. So it's like he has burned bridges left, right, and center in Niagara. So I think that's what makes
all shot in Niagara Falls or the Niagara region.
So the motel was shot on location in Niagara Falls, and then we actually shot in downtown Toronto for the bar. But it does take place in Niagara. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the tourism likes you.
Hopefully.
Well, think of us Niagara tourists.
and then Lory playing the part of, you know, the aristo, you know, you know, the debutante. Yes, you know, you're coming from that kind of a background, right? So, well, anyways, we're gonna watch a little bit of this trailer, and we'll take it from there. Just hold on. I think it's here. And it'll just take a moment to load so we can see it.
Every single night for the last 12 months, I've had the highest sales. So where's the money I'm bringing in?
We are a team. So are you going to be a team player, or are you going to go find another job?
You have to treat us like real people.
You're not people. You're servers.
Wow. To break up the acts and go full Lizzie Borden.
I need a cigarette. I'm gonna kill him. Cheers. Cheers. No, thank you. I'd like to eat an order at the Sophie's Grill. The wing staff Don't call the police or else. Smiley. So, why should we dispose of the body, become accomplices in a murder we didn't commit, just deal with guilt for the rest of our lives? Yes. What the hell is wrong with you? Shut up. I'm plotting murder. He owes us thousands of dollars.
Don't you worry about that staff. I'll take it out of your paycheck. Open your mouth.
What do you want? Let me think.
Hit me.
You're dead. You're also totally dead. When did this happen? Deadlift bags with bags of fries every single morning. Very dedicated. Workout. Idiot. Murder.
Yes. It's okay. You forgave us.
Get out here, or I'll kill you.
Oh, boss.
Wow. That's something right there. I hope that wasn't the body that was up on top of that.
On the chair?
Yeah, on the table. I don't know what it was, or he had some kind of prop there where they were all standing around. But I guess we'll have to wait to see the series to see what's going to unfold.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys look so intense.
Yeah.
No, but it's really captivating. Like that, the trailer is, you're like, wow. I mean, right into it. You know what I mean? Like I felt it. So who was the lady that was playing characters? They look very familiar. And the other gentleman that was the boss.
Linda Cash is the kind of glamorous woman who tells us to shut up. She's you would know her. She's in Best in Show. She's the Philadelphia Cream Cheese Angel. And then Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyways is playing Frank, the horrible boss.
Well, he played a good role. He told you I'll get back to work. And I like how everything was just said. It's very, very intense. Like that the trailer was just intense. So when do you guys plan to? When is this going to be released? On or is it already being released, or when is it?
We don't have a hard date yet, but it will be out this summer on OUTtv, and I believe if you have the Out extension, you'll be able to see it on Prime as well.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's something to look forward to. No, but it's good though. It's really, really and how Lory, how you were in, you were right up in the camera's face, like however they, all of you, and then the what is it, Jonathan? He was all up in there too, like what? But you're seeing a lot of the expressions from, and that's what makes a film, even if it's a short film, captivating.
Mm-hmm.
If you catch those emotions, you catch those things that people like to see up close, and you work on it. It's not like, oh my gosh, I can't even see the thing. What are they talking about? But I guess for this shorts that they're 5-minute web series, well, you guys got to do so. It's a lot of work. So how long did it take you guys to put this together?
Oh, we've been working on it since
forever.
2019. Yeah.
I think we signed our deal on was like June 2019.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So this took, so during the pandemic, you guys shot this?
Yes.
Okay, we shot the spec trailer for our sizzle March 8th, 2020, under the wire, and then locked down and just had our pitch material. Nailed it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I really think that that series is really going to be successful. And I really, from the trailer, I don't know what response you've gotten from other people with regards to the trailer, but it's like, wow, it was.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's really, really, it's like I just watched it just now with you guys. I didn't watch it before, so if people are probably gonna get the same thing that I got from it. So what more, are we gonna expect for you guys? Are you gonna? I guess you could be doing a little bit more. I guess you're just gonna be working on this project, correct?
Lory, do you want to go first?
Yeah. So far I am working on this project currently. As actors, we're always auditioning and always looking for the next job, which honestly love it because it keeps us on our toes. We just never know what our life will look like. It's just always such a mystery. Kind of like it's just a mystery, like what their next day will look like. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Sloppy Joe.
So what, because there so many movies are coming up, so many people are casting people that are in the entertainment, meaning that they're singers and rappers, and different people are opening up all kinds of films and stuff. So any of you guys sing or no?
I sing, like,
yes,
professionally. Like,
okay.
I can, like, Sophie and I are both trained in musical theater. I'm a mezzo. You're an alto?
Yeah.
An alto?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not a confident singer. Like me and Jamie both went to an arts high school, and I did musical theater, and I was comfortable with more of the talk singing roles.
Okay.
Or alto, but I'm not
like a dialogue.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm a singer, but I like singing.
So what type of movies would you like to act in, Lory, if you had the opportunity? You never know, because a lot of people here, watch this, and you never know, they scoop people up.
I'm a Pisces. I love fantasy. Anything that's not real, I love it. But I also love drama.
Okay.
Action. Like, I would love to do my own stunts to a certain degree. Kind of movies I love to do. Imagine it would be so bad, badass, just to do a bunch of kicks and choreograph a fight scene. I think that's so dope, and I would love to do that.
I think a lot of people like that fight thing, but you got to really work out for those scenes, like people don't realize there's a lot of physical endurance that you got to work out for to do those scenes. They're not easy.
Mm-hmm.
And Sophie, what you're just going to continue to write, or are you going to looking for acting stuff too to do? I think you guys are going to get a lot of opportunities from this here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm auditioning as well, and I'm also writing, and working in post-production right now on a documentary that I shot.
Mm-hmm.
So doing a number of different creative things, I guess, right now. But yeah, I'm open to it all.
You could be in the Bridgertons or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
that one. Isn't that wild? All those wild hairdos and stuff,
Yeah. I love a period piece, so
yes, I like them too. So what about you, Jamie?
I also would love to do fantasy, for sure. And then, yeah, probably also action. I love doing a fight scene. I know it's exhausting, but it's cathartic exhausting, it feels good.
You can really beat people that you wanted to beat that you didn't get to beat in your life, so you can.
Yeah, obviously you got to control it and not punch your scene partner, but it's getting to do a scene where you're like angry or upset.
Mhm.
It's like you get to let all of that out. It feels great.
Mhm.
Screaming on set for
Uh-huh.
Sloppy Jones, I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
All
goodbye,
right. Well, I'm telling
anxiety.
you guys. So, are there any shout outs that you want to give to people?
Shout outs. We should thank our Jonathan Alexander, our co-creator, who unfortunately was not available for this interview, but he did an amazing job. Our producer, Susan Nation, who has just kind of, pushed us all through this, like open doors that, we would never have been able to without her. Liam Hart, our editor, who's my little brother. So it was really great working with him on this project, and he's really funny. He added a couple comedic bits in that wouldn't have worked without him. And Sophie, you got anyone?
Those were all great.
Anybody want to shout out?
Shout out to our director, Emily Cohn, because she really like brought what we had imagined, and also like her vision to the project, which was amazing. So even like that shot that you were referencing of like below Lory and zooming into her on the phone, or like the acrylic nail dialing 911, like those were all details that Emily brought. And we were like so grateful to have her direct the series.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about Lory now? Who do you want to shout out?
Honestly, just shout out to Jamie, Sophie, Jonathan. They're fantastic. They're brilliant. I love working with my friends. Passion projects are so dear to my heart. They're so fun, and it just makes it just like an easy process. And shout out to the crew. We have an amazing crew. We're also part of crew in some way. Like we're like a family, and we always try to like pitch in wherever we needed help. So we're very lucky to have such like a wonderful crew all around.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also Colin Mosley, Linda Cash, Amanda Walsh, and thank you Ontario Creates and OUTtv, without whom we would not have had a budget.
Yes, literally. Yes, Ontario Creates, OUTtv.
All right. So if people want to find you guys on social medias, and where can they find you?
So our Instagram is at Sloppy Jones Show.
Okay.
And then Lory runs the Twitter.
Yeah, I run the Twitter account. See what I mean? We pitch in.
So. Wow. Well, that because usually you got somebody outside doing that, but that's good.
Yeah,
so you just like Twitter and the Instagram, or no?
Instagram is me and Sophie.
Woo!
Our Twitter is Show Sloppy. That's our Twitter account. Yeah.
All right. So good. People can look it up. So we'll be waiting anxiously for this release so people can watch it. But anyways, in the meantime, everybody can watch the trailer, which is on YouTube, right? Your YouTube channel is Sloppy Jones. Not Sloppy Jones, people. Sloppy Jones. Jones. No, but people will go put in things that they ain't supposed to. Then we can't find it. You know what I mean?
I'm very appreciative. Thank you.
This is Real Life Matters. You know what I mean? So, they can't find it. They don't know where it is. We just told you. So, you can look at the bottom of the screen also, and you could see that. So I do want to thank you, Jamie, Sophie, Lory, for you guys coming and telling us about yourself, telling us about the web series, and people just stay tuned for this stuff because it's really action packed, and you got to figure out the mystery. So I don't know if they're going to give a giveaway or for somebody if they get it, but that we'll have to find out, right? We'll have to find out whatever. And if they don't give away the mystery, you still have to watch the next season to find out if they can see the mystery. So, I do want to congratulate all of you on this, and I wish everything the best of success for this web series, and you guys keep continuing on to do great work.
Thank you so much.
So much. Thank you.
Yes, this has been lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do want to thank the viewers for watching tonight. Real Life Matters. So everybody can say bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so